Hello, hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. I am Bethany. I am an online reseller and I sell clothes, home items, shoes, accessories, and so much more on online platforms such as Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and more. Today is May. It's May 1st. How is it May 1st? Years flying by, it feels like. So we're going to take a look back on April and see what are the top 10 best sales that I had for the month of April. Overall, April went really well for me. I have my computer here too, so if I'm looking down, that's what we're doing here. Month of April was the first month this year that I actually met my sales goals, which was great. Sales have been really slow, but I decided kind of end of March, beginning of April, that I kind of wanted to focus more on less like bread and butter brands and do more kind of more name brands, kind of designer, you know, and be much more pickier, I should say, in what it is that I source. Just because I can get something for $1 doesn't necessarily mean that that's a good buy if it's only going to sell for 10. If that makes sense. So I started trying to sell things that would, either, give me a higher flip, or something, have more items where, the ratio between cost of goods and actual profit would be a little bit better, and it seems to be paying off. So we're gonna go through the top 10. If you have not already though, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. I would love by the end of May to get to 100 subscribers. I believe I'm at 19 right now. So we're a fifth of the way there. I would love for you to come on this journey with me. I try and post videos at least once a week, and I do all things reselling. So if that's something that you are interested in or do yourself, give me a follow. I'd love to come hang out with you in the videos. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to start from at number 10 and work our way to the highest sale that I had this month. And I am going based on my earnings. So something might have sold, sold for higher, but because of cost of goods or fees or whatever, it's going to be lower profit wise. So I'm going purely on like what I took home in terms of profit here. With that too, I'm gonna have pictures here of what I sell, or of what sold, I should say, and the price on there might be different than what I'm telling you, because either I accepted an offer, so like the offer is different than what it says, and then also too, that's always like the sold price on there, and it doesn't take into account things such as like the fees or any shipping discounts or that sort of thing. So just keep that in mind as we go. All right. So for the number 10 best seller of this month was this Torrid light blue button-down shirt. This sold on eBay for $26.29. It was a full price sale on eBay, which is two shockers for me. I always love those full price sales, and it was an eBay sale, which is great. I'm trying to get more eBay sales and just more traffic on my eBay page. So this one was a full profit sale. It was a top that was from my personal closet that I no longer wanted to wear. So I got to pocket that entire $26, which was great. Always love that. The best place to source is your own house. I've said that in previous videos, and I'll say it again. If you're ever low on inventory, if you're low on funds and you need to find something, see what's in your own closet. That's what I did with that one, and it made me $26. So our number 9 best sale for the month were these Dansko brown leather clogs, and these sold on Depop, which is another shocker. I've had Depop for almost 2 years now, and I've made 7 sales. So I'm still trying to figure that one out, but that one worked out. That one sold for $26.71. Or excuse me, it sold, I should say, for $33.70. Cost of goods was $6.99. So I took home $26.71 from that. And they're the classic Dansko clogs. I believe that one was an offer sent to me, because I think I had listed them for 40. I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure I accepted an offer though, on those, and I was like, yes, especially for a Depop sale. Let's get some more of those. So I took home $26.71 with that one. So yay for that. The number 8 best sale for the month of April was these new without tag khaki pull-on dress pants by Long Tall Sally. They sold for $26.78, and my earnings was $26.78 because, once again, they were from my own closet. So you gotta love that. Long Tall Sally is a great bolo. It's a clothing company based in the UK that is made for tall, femme-presenting people, and they do a ton of like office kind of business attire and just like your basics. I wear them quite often. I had gotten those pants that sold years ago, back when I was still working, but for some reason or another I never ended up wearing them, and now that I'm a stay-at-home mom and reseller, I don't really have a need for them, so I listed them and they sold, I think, in like 3 days. So again, I made $26.78 from that. So be on the lookout for those, that brand, especially if you can get like the larger sizes, like size like 14 and up. Those sell really well with Long Tall Sally. So moving on, our number 7 best sale is this Diane von Furstenberg blue lace sheath dress here. It sold, it sold for $33.98. I paid $6.39 for it. So profit was $27.59. And I got a really sweet message from the buyer who said that she bought it for a wedding, and it fits perfectly. She can't wait to wear it, and that she's gonna then try and resell it herself afterwards. So I love that. I love the continuation of fast fashion, ending of fast fashion, I should say, and just keeping that dress alive. So I hope the buyer has a wonderful time at the wedding, and they look and feel beautiful. And thank you for your purchase. You helped me out here. So, and that also sold on Poshmark. Both that and the Long Tall Sally pants, I should say, both sold on Poshmark. So Diane von Furstenberg, her dresses always do really well for me. You know, they're the classic, she's very classic styles, very timeless. So I always try and pick those up if I can get them for a decent price. Moving on, our number 6 best sale for the month was also on Poshmark, and it was these Coach teal leather flats. These sold for $32, and I paid $3.10 for them at a 90% off sale, which was great. So I made $28.90. This one was a full price sale, which was great. I laid down one afternoon and took a nap, and when I woke up, I had made $28. So you gotta love making money while you're sleeping. So those sold, and those sold pretty quickly too. I think those were only listed for maybe a week and a half. So I would say that was a success with that one. Our number 5 best sale for the month of April are these cut from the cloth Kelsey high-rise ankle flare jeans. And these I actually got in the ThredUp denim box, which I had done a video on about a month ago. So I can link that video in the comments or not in the comments, in the description if you want to go watch that. But that was one of those that sold. And as I had said in that video, I used my ThredUp credits to purchase that rescue box. And all of the credits that I had gotten were either from items that I didn't personally want to sell. So like if people cleared out their closet, gave me a bag of stuff, I would send anything that I personally didn't want to list to ThredUp. Or it was items that were stale listings for me that had been listed for over a year that hadn't sold. So I delisted them from my platforms and sold and sent them over to ThredUp. So with all of the credits, my cost of goods was $0 in order to get that rescue box, which is great because then I was able to get more free inventory. And that was one of them. So they sold for $32. Cost of goods was $0. So I made full profit, $32 on those jeans, which is very exciting. So I'll be making a 90-day update on the ThredUp DIY box. I believe that's going to be coming in July, like beginning of July. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up with that one. Our number 4 best sale of the month is this Faithful the Brand Lisa wrap dress. That one sold to a friend of mine. She sent me some screenshots of some of my listings and bought them, which is always great because then that way, you know, I don't have to worry about fees and she doesn't have to worry about taxes and, you know, all that stuff. So she bought it for $40, and cost of goods was $7.99. So I took home $32.01. So 1 penny more than our 5th place. And it got to take the 4th place spot. So that's always great. Let people know what you do. They can, you know, always come to you if they need something new. And you can maybe get free inventory as well. Always a plus. All right, top 3, get ready. The number 3 best sale was this Reformation red wrap dress here. And it sold on eBay for $48.32. I paid $6.99 for it. So my earnings was $41.33. This was the first time finding Reformation. And I did accept an offer on this one, as you can tell. I did have it listed for hire, but there was a small flaw on it. So I accepted an offer with it, and it had been listed for about 6 months. Lots of interest, lots of likes, but I hadn't really gotten any actual offers yet for them. And so when this one came around, I thought, you know what, I'll take it. And again, it was on eBay, and I'm trying to get more sales on eBay. So took a little bit more of a discount offer than, you know, I usually would. But in this case, I figured ends justify the means. And I still made over $40 on it. So I count that as a win for sure. All right. Number 2 best sale are these Tory Burch chunky heels here, sandal heels. Those sold on Facebook, which is wild. I had them listed for $75. Someone offered me, sent me an offer for, $65. So after fees and everything, they sold for $61.01. And the cost of goods, because I had a coupon, were $1.99. So my earnings was $59.02. This one was a major shocker. Honestly, I thought it might have been a scam at first because it was Facebook and it was like such like a normal offer, and on something that was like so much, like so expensive. Typically, my Facebook sales are like $5 to $10. You know, Facebook is where I like list everything that I'm like trying to get rid of. So I'll list it really cheap, or it'll, you know, be brands that like I don't want to sell anywhere else, but if I can get a few dollars. So that one was a definite shocker, to get, you know, a decent offer, and such a high sale. But I'm not complaining. That's why I still will list to Facebook. I know a lot of people have written it off, but every once in a while you get really good sales. So I will keep cross listing there. All right, drum roll. Our number one best sale for the month of April is this vintage Greyhound bus jean jacket. If you guys watched my Plato's Closet 90% off clearance video, which I will also put the link down in the description for that one. This was one of the items that I had purchased there at 90% off. So I only paid $2.20 for this jacket. It's awesome. It's like tie-dye, it's vintage, it's 100% cotton, made in the USA. I mean, it is like perfect vintage jacket. And honestly, I was expecting it to sell like on Depop or eBay or something like that, but it sold on Poshmark for $61.98. So I ended up taking home $59.78 for it. I cannot complain about that. That's awesome. Also props to my husband for modeling that for me. He helped me get the sale. And that one, I believe, was an offer to Likers. I had listed it for, I believe, $89. And I had my VA send an offer for $80 with discounted shipping, and they accepted. So that was great. And that one was only listed for, again, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks before that sold. So that was great. I knew when I was at Plato's, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's a good one. So happy with that. So I did have lots of other sales this month too. Obviously, you know, they weren't as much. So, you know, we'll focus on the positives, but just know, you know, for full transparency, the lowest sale I had, I made negative 96 cents on. So it's not all like, woo, I made $80 sales. Sometimes you gotta take the loss and just be like, that was a bad buy, but I don't have to have it in my closet anymore. So keep that in mind. It ebbs and flows. So, you know, we all make mistakes, and you learn from it, you know. And looking back at the item that sold for negative 96 cents, I would not pick that up now. But you learn from it, and I no longer have to have it in my closet. So there you go. So that is the top 10 for me. If you are a reseller, let me know in the comments, how did you do this month? Did you have any great sales? What did you think about these sales? Obviously, you know, these are what I sold them for. Other resellers might have sold these items for higher or lower, but this is just kind of what works for me and my business model. And, you know, just given, you know, personal, you know, things going on in personal life, I'm much more open at this time in accepting offers and things like that. So, you know, circumstances can be very different for different people. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think of the sales? How did you do? If you also sell, just drop by and say hi. Put a little emoji. If you made it this far, put like, you know, a little heart emoji in the comments, so I know that you're there, and I'll like it and wave back, and we can be friends. Like I said at the beginning, please subscribe. I would love to get up to 100 followers by the end of May. That would be amazing. You know, let's build this community. Let's support each other. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Hang in there, and I hope you guys find some great sales and great finds at the thrift store. Bye.